Now from SunTrust Park, we're just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. The Diamondbacks have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
In now is John Jay, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, John Jay.
Here's the first pitch to him. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now, continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
1 out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eduardo Escobar is the second out of the opening frame. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Here's a strike. Still 1-2. Working on striking out the side in the first. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Zach Godley gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Interesting guy, Zach Godley. Not an overpowering guy, but he pitches with a lot of emotion. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Decent slider, pretty good changeup. He has a good fastball, a good changeup, and a good slider. And if he has all three, he has a pretty good shot to shut somebody down.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close, safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Diamondbacks have elected to...
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The average coming in, 257. 6 home runs, 39 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Down the first baseline, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Inside and low, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except that.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
A.J. Pollock.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 1-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
At the plate, David Peralta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right by Peralta. This one's got some carry. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Stepping into the box, John Ryan Murphy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. The career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's gone 2 for 6.
Markakis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. taken. Now it's 0-2. Markakis, playing here in his age 34 season, has played well this season, and he's received a good amount of support in all-star balloting as a result. He's third among right fielders coming into today, so we'll wait and see if he ends up getting an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at Adeiny Echeverria. His calling card is 100% his glove. He's high up there in range. The ability to go in the hole and make the long throw across the diamond. Look for him to have a big impact on defense today.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ezekiel Carrera, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a pop-up now. Escobar is calling for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6th, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch of the at-bat. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that one just missed outside.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. Set to deal on 2-2. there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Shortstop, Adeni Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 62, Zach Godley.
So here now is the pitcher, Zach Godley. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. In there, 1-1. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right, but foul. Ground ball right side. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Boy, Dewar, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Jay, a native Floridian. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here it is on 3-0. 3-0 fastballs in for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. Carrera on the run. Long throw to third. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, He stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Eduardo Escobar standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has it in his sights. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. The next to bat for Atlanta, number 23. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 23.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. First offering on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Sean Newcomb. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ender Inciarte. He's set, and the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Outside, and he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. It'll be Paul Goldschmidt that leads things off. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Goldschmidt, 30 years of age. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Breaking balls in for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line towards center field. Inciarte is there and he has it for the first out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
At the plate, David Peralta looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
0-1, here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Carrera's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these 2 starters, from 96 down to 91 as the top 2 speeds. Digging in, John Ryan Murphy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. So far this year against southpaws, Murphy is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
Line toward the alley in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And a relay to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is a called strike on the changeup.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Murphy on second. Marte at first. 2 out in the inning. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box, Zach Godley, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding two as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the D-backs 2 and the Braves nothing. Striding into the box, Dansby Swanson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A ball and a strike now. So 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now left fielder, Ezekiel Carrera.
Stepping up now, Ezekiel Carrera. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. This one's down to third. To his left, Escobar. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. They trail it here 2-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, John Jay. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Looking at his career totals, Escobar brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now in the dirt, and now let's see, is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Now the 1-0 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
A called strike on the inside corner. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Grant Dayton takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 75, Grant Dayton.
A.J. Pollock will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
In now, David Peralta. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Peralta brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Goldschmidt rounds the corner and is headed home, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher's going, Dero, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Stepping in now, John Ryan Murphy, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. So 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 4, and the Braves nothing.
Leading off for the
Here
Braves.
now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Tyler Flowers.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2. Slow bouncer to the right side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, number 23.
Now in the box, number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one.
Catching time.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Marte fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Into the box now, Johan Camargo. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Peralta, and they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Digging in and looking for more, Ketel Marte. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And that one stayed up a little high. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Three balls, one strike to Ketel Marte. The 3-1 is taken for strike 2. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box now, Adeiny Echeverria, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Zach Godley. As he'll take a look at ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, John Jay.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Jay. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Popped him up. Herrera moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo.
Digging in once again, Eduardo Escobar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Jay at second. Escobar on at first with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And that retires the side. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Braves nothing. Carlos Perez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. In there at the knees, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
No strike.
Three and 0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So striding in, Dansby Swanson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Runner at first here. One man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
A shot down the first baseline, but this is foul. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one on to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there. Base hit. Swanson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Now batting, left fielder, Ezekiel Carrera.
Into the box now, Ezekiel Carrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One for the Braves on the Freddie Freeman double. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Braves 1. Back here at SunTrust Park, we're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Jose Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Jose Ramirez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, A.J. Pollock. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chasing after it is Carrera. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. David Peralta singled home a run in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Ramirez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. 3-1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, John Ryan Murphy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're up 5-1. Striding in once again, Tyler Flowers. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in now, number 23, fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
He's set. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. Flowers stands at first with 1 out. A bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Up next for Atlanta,
Lane Adams will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Lane Adams.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2 is a whiff and a miss. He struck him out. Braves strand one. They're down 5-1. Jonathan Holder has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
65, Jonathan Holder.
Now batting, Ketel Marte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One pitch is a splitter, called strike two. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Echeverria now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And he makes the throw to first. Echeverria is retired, 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 52, Zach Godwin.
Daniel Descalso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Freeman has got it, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 40, Andrew Chafin.
Here's Ender Inciarte. It was a walk in his last trip.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and grounded foul. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Escobar barehanded. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. There's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. He was great all night long. Digging in, Dansby Swanson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
(5-1) our score as we play the 8th. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Echeverria's there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're down here 5-1. Rex Brothers enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. In now is John Jay. His career history against Rex Brothers. He's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Popped him up. Swanson is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Eduardo Escobar standing in. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
The 0-1 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Missed with a slider.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
One and two, here it comes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses inside off the plate. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Escobar, the runner at second with one away. Up high, 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
This is in the air out to right field. On the move is Markakis. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, A.J. Pollock. His career history against Rex Brothers, he's 0 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Pollock is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Up around the face. The 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're up 5-1. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. That's a tough one to get back.
The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3. Ezekiel Carrera is on deck. Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one in the corner.
Grounded down the third baseline. Now here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. That he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box now, Ezekiel Carrera. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The batter, catcher.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Final strike for the Braves. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Arizona Diamondbacks took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Zach Godley hangs win number 11 on his line. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors, They left 9 runners on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the National League West, the Arizona Diamondbacks combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-1. The win was their 6th in a row. The Seattle Mariners hit 3 long balls as they toppled the Rockies 9-1. The Angels grabbed 13 hits in the game as they embarrassed the Dodgers 8-1. The Chicago Cubs put up 16 hits on the day as they made short work of the Padres 10-1. The Giants swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 8-6. Justin Bour drove in 4, helping the Marlins take care of the Phillies 5-4. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. The Nationals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-2. Francisco Cervelli was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, helping Pittsburgh get one against the Brewers 7-4. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Reds put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-3. Chris Sale picked up win number 8 this year as the Red Sox were victorious over the Blue Jays 2-0. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. The Baltimore Orioles knocked out 10 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-6. The Chicago White Sox combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-1. The New York Yankees held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 2-1. Nathan Eovaldi got the win, his 6th so far this year, leading the Rays past the Twins 5-3. The Astros put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-4. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.